Breaking aviation news.
Hello and welcome to Vertical Aviation News Network. This is your captain speaking, Captain Berman Blaze McGee, reporting live here on location at the airport. This is our first news broadcast for Vertical Aviation News, so we are going to specialize in making news reports about what's going on in aviation, particularly in the vertical lift community. And this is what we will be doing once a week. And for this week, first off, we will go over our weather in our locations that we operate. I need it! So I'll give the weather report for our Miami location, which current weather reporting out of Miami is winds are 330 at 10 knots, clouds few at 4,000 feet, 10 statute miles of visibility. Field is VFR. Altimeter is 30.30. At our location in Atlanta, the weather is reporting winds are 0340 at 7 knots, 10 statute mile visibility. Sky is clear. Airport is VFR. Altimeter is 3046. And at our Phoenix location, the weather reporting there is winds are 140 at 6 knots, 10 statute miles visibility. Clouds are few at 25,000 feet. Airfield is VFR. Altimeter is 3008. And at our Philippine location in Manila, our weather there is reporting winds are variable at 2 knots. Clouds are few at 2,500, broken at 10,000. Field is VFR. Altimeter is 2997. All right, and going on with today's news, we are following, as I said, we are dealing with the stuff that's in the vertical lift community. So what our story today is about is Joby Aviation. As you know, Joby is focusing on the eVTOLs, which is electrical vertical aircraft that they want to market to companies like mine that want to do urban transport for people going short distances. And right
Brother,
now,
whoa, now you got too much dip on your chip.
Right now, Joby reports their third quarter losses of 144 million net, reflecting loss of 157 million gross, which was offset by interest and other income of $13 million. And it's Joby's continuing losing money as they're trying to develop and get their aircraft certified by the FAA. It's a third quarter net loss of $20.6 million higher than their loss in Q2. But Joby is very well cash healed. They're sitting on roughly 710 million in cash and short-term investments, and they received $1 billion from Toyota, one of their biggest investors. In Joby, along with a couple of other companies, are really focusing heavy on developing the eVTOLs, as I said, for urban mobility. In other news, we had a Stowaway.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
On Delta Airlines, a 57-year-old Russian lady was able to get past 3 security checks. One was TSA, another is Customs and Border Control passport control check, and also at the gate check when you scan your ticket to get on your flight. Sometimes that's kind of combined when you're on an international flight. They do it via biometrics, and you just walk up and it scans your face and it knows your ticket and seat number and things like that. So sometimes that's combined, sometimes it's not. So it would be 3 checks. You would go through customs would be there to check it. And
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon.
And also then when you get ready to board the airplane, they would scan your ticket. Somehow this 57-year-old Russian lady was able to pass all of those and still get on the aircraft. She got on board at New York JFK and made it all the way to Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Once they realized that they had a stowaway on board, the captain advised everyone to stay seated while they went into their parking slot and waited for police to board the airplane. And they got the lady off the plane with no further incident. She was due to come back on November 30th on another Delta flight returning back to the U.S. She caused a big commotion, did not leave the aircraft, and she ultimately got removed off of that flight. Now, the U.S. has arranged to remove her from Paris and bring her back again. Now she's going to have to be escorted with 6 U.S. Marshals to bring her back to the United States. Typically, this doesn't happen very often. It has happened where someone's able to bypass security and actually get onto a flight. But I would say probably in the last 20 years that has happened. Maybe it's happened maybe 20 to 30 times, and the person actually was able to get on the flight. But it doesn't happen very often. Continuing on, our aircraft of the week is a 1981 Bell 206B3.
It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool.
Registration number November 518 Whiskey Charlie. Has a total aircraft time of 16,720 hours. It's for sale by Johnson Trailer Sales. A nice asking price of $575,000. And if you're interested in this aircraft, we will put up pictures later on also of this aircraft as well. You can reach Johnson Trailer Sales at area code 402-480-7356. And that concludes our episode for this week. Reporting live, your captain, Berman Blaze McGee, Vertical Aviation News Network.